You all it seems to be. There's some difficulty in heaven in light of the fact that Blueface just went off on Jaidyn and hauled his little girl excursion to the clinic for a DNA test. Subsequent to figuring out she isn't his natural girl, yet it turns out Jaidyn is generally so steadfast as Blue. Idea so he erased each of the photos of Jaidyn and venture off his IG page and supposedly canceled his entire engagement with her. Chill was Miss Jaidyn truly screwing with different men all through their whole relationship, and what's significantly more chaotic is only half a month prior, he was simply commending Jaidyn for being just cozy with him her whole life just for him to figure out that he's been fathering a kid that supposedly ain't even his gracious child. Favor his heart. Okay, so long stretches off. Blue, avoiding dramatization and stay under the radar via virtual entertainment, have finished in light of the fact that and is once again at it again with his BS, and this opportunity he's all's coming for Jaidyn and their girls process. So everything began when unexpectedly he erased each of his photos with Jaidyn and venture off his IG page. Individuals at first thought he and Jaidyn were separating, yet they understood he had left a post with him and his child Javon, and they began to address why he erased excursions photos from his page, yet left the one with him and Javon up. Reports quickly began zooming around that Blue erased Jor's photos on the grounds that he figured out she ain't his organ. Girl individuals got a flooding his remark area, like this one individual who said, Blue, what happened? You figured out Venture isn't your kid and she has a place with a white man, not you. Someone else said, kid, you've been realized that young lady wasn't yours. The DNA test said you're not the dad. I realize you feel embarrassed all that wolfing you was doing about who she'd been with now. Look, she was betraying you, yet the bits of gossip were as yet not yet affirmed until Carissa entered the visit and spilled the tea. As she does, you all realize you can constantly pass on it to Carissa to let you know everyone's private concern in that family. So she bounced on her IG stories and uncovered that Blue took excursions photos off in light of the fact that he planned to do DNA tests on the children, very much like his daddy did him when he was conceived. She said John took all his pics, yet Javon off he doing a DNA test like his daddy snuck and did on him. Advise your sibling to get 1-2 mom children daddies. May J. She likewise called Jaidyn a wanderer and guarantee Jaidyn never had what it took to be a spouse. In any case, she said Blueface might have hitched his ex, who is currently a dental specialist, yet he chose to stay with Jaidyn, all things considered, and presently he's stuck. I took in strays and they mom called it a discourse. I can't make it up. This honeybee ain't never been a man's significant other. My children got me here contending with lushes from the trailer stops. Now my Eld is left with an alcoholic Barbie when he could be with an informed person dreading dental specialist. Yet truly I can't fault her for going in on Blue and Jaidyn in light of the fact that only half a month prior Blue was hauling her on Twitter for connecting with various men before she got hitched. And surprisingly, asserted that Jaidyn was a preferable wife and mother over she. At any point was the point at which he was a youngster. He tweeted Carissa picks men by their pea size and asks why she wound up with a bum after all the SEA she had. My better half would never. Jaidyn is a superior mother, better wife, better lady. I don't have the foggiest idea why Carla hold down talking my better half for not being a sucker. So as you all can see, Blue was flapping his gums only half a month prior and lauding Jaidyn, yet presently he's erasing her photos and denying her girls. Certain individuals additionally estimate that he's presumably doing this for clout, cuz, I mean, in the event that we're being straight forward, Blue has not been moving 2 or 3 weeks since he and Crone separated. She was the one presenting to him all the clout, and she's not in his life any longer. The last opportunity he verged on moving was the point at which he at long last headed toward Khan's home to meet his child, yet the extremely following day, no one was discussing him no more. And this is an example for Blue. I couldn't say whether you all recollect that he likewise denied being the dad of Cran Jar and truly requested her to take a DNA test when she was pregnant. As of now, it's truly beginning to seem as though he denies his children each 1 to 5 work days to make sure he can have his name in the sites. At the time he tweeted to respond to you all questions, yes, me and Rock are authoritatively done. It's on the up and up. I attempted it, and obviously it wasn't giving before she declared she's pregnant with another person's kid, not mine. He included one more tweet. Rock has had experiences with 10 distinct men. What recently until I see a DNA test, it's not mine well that DNA test came through. And he's a lot of the dad of that child, like sort of confounding wow. It says the supposed dad isn't rejected similar to the organic dad of the embryo. What is that genuinely serious about what the it said? The supposed dad isn't barred as the natural dad of the embryo goodness that mean you're the music father, Darlene. That is mean your father goodness, it's not. You're the dad goodness, that is what that is plies you an odd ass which you don't had any desire to. You don't believe it should be it this odd. You didn't actually peruse the paper you call me moronic yet. You, the Sloman F, isn't the reason they compose it like this. However, they could have very much like player. Are you sure? Cause you actually don't comprehend. I assume I get it. Not avoided, you're not rejected mean. But rather, regardless of the DNA, in a real sense demonstrating he's the dad, he actually offered her a hey 100K to dispose of the child. He tweeted, whoever the appointed authorities on my kid's support case, I told this I don't need the child. She actually got time for an N. And she constrain you better make the cost right. She attempting to trap me, Jaidyn, then chose to be muddled by proposing to do it without anyone else. Hell, currently, I'm not saying Jaidyn merits Blue openly embarrassing her and denying their girl yet. She most certainly ain't guiltless. Possibly she was not too far off with him when he was doing persist. Eli the same thing to Cran, and presently he's doing it to her. Also, sources likewise guarantee passed one over on Jaidyn. And when he figured out Venture wasn't his girl, he even severed the commitment with her. It's still extremely muddled who the genuine child daddy is. Nevertheless, I don't believe it will take excessively lengthy for his character to be uncovered. Certain individuals likewise say he's doing this to drive consideration back on himself, since everyone is presently discussing Cran and how her new boo, Case Smooth. They've been spotted around a couple of times looking truly charming, and Blueface is large distraught about it. As a matter of fact, Crowan uncovered that she needs to have a second child with him. Okay? I got this new right, allow me to discuss him. Can I? Hi, he's unrealistic. Like, he wonderful he don't got web-based entertainment, and assuming he do. He got a little Twitter yet, he calm on there and don't post and definitely and afterward. He made an Instagram to fall out me and try to keep your hat on, so I make this large number of monstrous plants cause I truly like him. He's truly sweet yet. I'm very much like I want to show you all what in my telephone he's so sweet. He's so decent, it conscious as I'm similar to approve. I should be a truly poisonous on the grounds that everything it's giving then, at that point. And I was saying to him I need to have a child, so as you all can see Cran is finished with Blue, and I will not be shocked on the off cut. Hence that him impacting Jaidyn and saying Excursion ain't his natural little girl is simply a stagger to get individuals to discuss him again. Now we as a whole realize individuals had a ton to say regarding this, like this one individual who said he's attempting to remove consideration from Crowan and her new boo on the grounds that Chrome was his greatest machine. Currently, he's continued on toward Jaidyn, and tragically, his girl has been hauled into it too. Someone else said Blueface is only searching for clout. He simply needs some consideration since no one's checking for him nor Jaidyn yet presently. I need to understand your viewpoints. What do you all think about Blueface Sandventure? Isn't his organic kid? And do you all believe he's making things up for clout, or has Jaidyn really been sneaking around the whole time? You all been understood what to do. Tell me your contemplations in the remark area down beneath, and remember to click here to watch this other exceptionally muddled video.